That versus which? Brought to you by the American School of English International, located in Kashihara, Nara, Japan. Let's dive right in. If you're confused about that versus which, don't fret. It's one of the most common topics people are curious about. Here's the deal. The word that is used when you're talking about a specific thing. Cars that have big engines are fast. Here, we're talking about specific cars with big engines. If we remove that, the meaning of the sentence completely changes. Cars have big engines are fast. Makes no sense. Which is used to add information to a sentence. Cars which have big engines are fast. Which is used to add information. If you leave out the part of the sentence with which, the meaning of the sentence won't change. Cars are fast. Remember, that is used with restrictive clauses, which is used with non-restrictive clauses. Restrictive clause. The car that is blue is hers. Non-restrictive clause. The car which is blue is hers. In the non-restrictive clause, the car is hers. If we remove the which clause, the meaning of the sentence doesn't change. Let's do a few more. Chocolate desserts. Which are his favorites? Please, Jerry. Which are his favorites is extra information. Leaving out the words which are his favorites doesn't change the meaning of the sentence. With or without the words which are his favorites, we know that chocolate desserts please Jerry. Non-restrictive elements are surrounded by commas. Don't forget that. Commas. Let's move on. Okay, now we have our restrictive clause. Desserts that contain chocolate, please Jerry. That contain is essential information. The word that contain restrict the kind of desserts we're talking about. Without those words, the meaning of the sentence would change. Without them, we'd be saying that all desserts please Jerry, not just the ones with chocolate. That is essential information, important information. Next, cakes which are sweet make me happy. Which are sweet is extra information. If we take which are sweet out, the meaning of the sentence doesn't change. As in, cakes make me happy. Meaning, all cakes make me happy, even if they aren't sweet. Cakes that are sweet make me happy. That are sweet is essential information. Only cakes that are sweet make me happy. If we take that are sweet out, the meaning of the sentence does change. Now I don't care what type of cake it is, it will make me happy. Let's do a few more. Rings that are cheap make a great gift. I'm saying there are two kinds of rings, some that are cheap and some that are expensive. Rings which are cheap make a great gift. I'm saying here that to me, all rings are cheap. So remember, which clauses need commas and that clauses don't need commas. Oh, and one more thing. You'll often see British writers using either which or that, not depending on whether the clause is essential or non-essential, but simply because they feel like it. So they use it interchangeably. And if you are like me, and if you're an American working within the Japanese school system, which goes by an American English standard, you'll notice that textbooks here use the British way of using which and that interchangeably. And that is because they choose the path of least resistance, the easiest path. And you'll see a lot of things that, even though it's by an American English standard, the textbooks here will omit very important or vital information, especially in terms of writing, like the way they use because. They use because like if it's spoken, the spoken because instead of the written because. So anyway, just a heads up for all you people that might want to come out here and teach English who are from America. Okay, and still, if you want to follow the rules, remember that you can throw all of the whiches out without losing any of the meaning, while all the that should stay in place. If you remember this, you'll have no problem figuring out when to use each pronoun. So, thank you.